G'day everybody, thanks for watching. Nick here from Super Cheap CPAP, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Philips Respironics Amara View, which is a full face mask, but it's got a different take on the standard full face mask in that it doesn't come up over the bridge of your nose. And this is a very handy feature for many people who struggle with the bridge of the nose issues such as soreness, irritation, and sometimes a lot of people get a lot of leaks at this point into their eyes as well, just because it's a very raised point and a very sometimes tricky point to sort of deal with. So as the name suggests, the Amara View also gives you a bit more of a view. So it is a full face mask in that it still seals at the nostrils and the mouth, so you can breathe in and out through your nose, but you don't have those other bits and pieces up there in front of your vision. So it feels less claustrophobic, and it feels like you're wearing less of a full face mask compared to some of the other full face masks that have the support up here on the forehead and come up, the traditional ones that come up and around the nose with the cushion. So this is a totally new sort of concept. This is the first of its kind, and I think it's a really interesting and a very good mask. So let's. I'm just going to give you a bit of a 360 view here. So I'll just pick it up. All right, just spin it around a little bit so you can sort of see the straps. So the headgear is very, very nice and soft, and it also distributes the pressure of the mask very evenly, so you don't get any one part of the mask isn't copying more pressure than the other. So the pressure from the head straps is dispersed very evenly. The mask is made of very, very lightweight material, so it's very light on the face, and the silicone cushion, which is the cushion part, is very soft as well. The mask has a crown strap, which you can adjust, so you have a number of points of adjustments on the sides here, down below, and also on the crown strap up above. So it's quite a secure, mask and doesn't move around a lot of a night time. It has this lovely piece of flexi tube, which you can see flexes. So with your actual other tubing, your standard tubing from your machine, when you connect it up, if you're moving around and pulling it, it's got a little bit of give, which is nice because it means it doesn't sort of pull on the mask and create those leaks, which can be very annoying. This flexi seal tube is also very easy to detach. It's just got a couple of little clips that you just do that, and so it's very easy to remove if you want to go to the bathroom at night time. You don't have to sort of be fiddling around with all the clips and everything, trying to get it on and off if you're in the middle of the night. So that's pretty handy as well. Just check what else I've got written here. The mask has a universal frame. So what that means is that the frame is the same size for standard, for small, medium, and large cushions. And the difference is actually in the size of the actual cushion itself. So I'll just take the mask off and I'll show you what the cushion is. So they have little clips on the side, and it's the standard sort of Amara clips that are it's like turning a key. So it's like this sort of action. So it sort of twists on. So you just pull the mask off. I'm just going to pull the cushion out. So this is the cushion itself. Yeah, nice and close so you can see it here. Alright, that's what it looks like, and this is a medium size cushion. And so you have your standard area where your mouth goes, but it also have this part here at the top where your nose actually sits in. And at the front here we have the exhalation port, as all masks do. And so you will get the air, sort of your carbon dioxide, and as you exhale, the air will come out of that. Alright, it's a bit of a dual wall in there as well. So it's a dual wall cushion. Very easy to take off and clean, which is great, and it looks quite durable. Alright, it looks quite soft, but still quite durable. So very easy to take that out, clean it, bring it back in, and push in. The frame looks very, very solid, okay, but still lightweight, so that's sort of a tricky part, making sure that the frame isn't going to bust, but at the same time reducing as much weight as possible, so they've done a great job there. The clips themselves, you know, they're pretty easy to do. I'll just sort of bring them up here. It's just, you know, just at the front there, not too difficult to find. If you do have arthritis in your hands, they can be a little bit, you know, fiddly, but you know, certainly not too bad and not too shabby. This short tube that I've talked about, sorry about that. The short tube that I've talked about is it sort of moves right around, so it's got a nice bit of movement there, which is quite good. And that's probably about it on the features of it. I will go ahead now and talk about why you'd sort of, you know, get this sort of a mask. So you're quite limited in a sense with full face masks in the fact that they all are quite a similar shape from most of the providers, most of the manufacturers. And if you do have some issues with claustrophobia, or you do have issues with getting, you know, the mask to seal over your bridge of the nose, or quite a sore nose up here, there's not a whole lot that is on offer. So this is a really good mask for those sort of people that, sorry about all the noise, you know, still want that ability to breathe through their mouth at the night time, but they want to bypass all those other issues that they might be having, especially with the bridge of the nose there. It's also, you know, a lot smaller in size compared to most full face masks. So if you are someone who, you know, really wants the ability to breathe through their mouth of a night time, but they don't want, you know, the claustrophobia or having that quite large mask over their nose and mouth, then this is a good option, because you do have a clear line of sight with it, which makes it feel less claustrophobic and less like you're wearing that big mask, but still enables you to breathe through your mouth of a night time, which is important for some people. I'd encourage most people to definitely try and persist with a nasal or nasal pillow in the beginning. Just try your best. Even if you're deemed a mouth breather, this is because a lot of the time when we fix the apnea with the positive airway pressure, you probably find that you can actually breathe quite well through your nose at night time. It might just be bad habits that you've developed over the years. So just be prepared to just try out some nasals, even if you've been told, you know, that you are a mouth breather, or you feel that you are a mouth breather. So this is so this is definitely worth a trial. I'm going to go to sort of the review section now and talk about some of the patient feedback and some of the customer reviews, so that you have a bit of an understanding about what actual real people are talking about on the web. And I'll just bring that up now. Customer reviews. So just an overall picture of the reviews. So out of 114 reviews, this mask has an average of 3.9 out of 5 stars. So that's pretty good. Anything over 4 I think is excellent, so it's just below that. And out of that, 59 out of the 114, 59 given it 5 stars, so 5 out of 5, which is very, very high. 18 have given it 4, 9 have given it 3, 18 have given it 2, and 10 have given it 1. So, you know, it seems to be a little bit hit and miss. For some people, either really, really love it and it's, you know, the bee's knees, and for some people it's missed the spot a little bit. So that's just something about, you know, with CPAP masks. Sometimes what is excellent for one person is, you know, rubbish for another person. That's just the nature of the beast. It's very hard for the manufacturers to make something that suits all faces and all shapes and sizes, because we are all very, very different. So that's that. I'm going to read some of the actual reviews now, the detailed ones, so you can have a bit of an idea. Lightweight, soft, good vision while wearing. However, this person says it requires a chin strap, which is interesting. Otherwise, the jaw tends to drop below the seal. So some people, their jaw tends to drop open in the night time, and this person's having trouble. So they wear a chin strap with it to hold their jaw up, but that's something that I haven't come across too much with people. I've used many different masks over the past few years. This one is perfect for me, as I was having issues with soreness on the bridge of my nose. I sleep so much better with this mask, well worth the price. So once again, the bridge of the nose, if you've got a raised bridge there and it's causing a lot of irritation or you're having a lot of issues, this might be something to look at. Some persons wrote best mask ever, given it 5 stars, and looks like they've written a 2,000 word essay, so I won't read that one. Great comfort, 5 out of 5. I use a BiPAP with very high pressure settings. I've fought for years with pain and injury to the bridge of my nose due to how tight I needed to wear the mask. I've used a hybrid for several years because of the bridge of the nose injuries, but had leak issues. This is the most comfortable mask I've ever had and doesn't leak. I'm thrilled with it. It fits well. Only had it for a couple of weeks, but so far so good. Different and appealing. 5 out of 5. Title says it all. How your nose fits is different than any other mask I've owned. I really like this mask. We'll buy it again. It feels so different than any mask I have. I'm looking forward to getting used to this new style. Best night's sleep in years. Good adjustability. Quality of materials and adjustability were very good. Finally, the perfect mask. So, reading lots of good ones. I'll see if I can find some negative ones here for you. Best so far. Great first impression. Okay, good choice. Comfortable. So comfortable. Best yet. Almost perfect, except for the straps. Just got to find some negative ones that seem to be at the beginning. Inconsistent. Nasal passage blocks airway consistently. Not a good fit for me. Headgear cuts into the back of my ears. 2 out of 5 stars. I've been using it for the last 2 weeks. So far so good. More work needs to be done. Found the nose opening needs to be a little bit more open. Headgear was okay, and the mask could be workable. So I gave them 2 out of 5. Great idea, but the air blows into my eyes and the clips are not as user-friendly as previous. So those clips, sometimes for some people with difficulty with their hands, might not be so good. Very disappointed. Did not work under high pressures. I'm at 18, which is a very high pressure, and the mask did not stay on. You've got to remember that some of these issues that people are having could be because they have the wrong size or they are not adjusting the mask correctly. So you've got to take everything. You can't read too much into it all the time. But a lot of 5 stars here. Breakthrough mask, no support, another negative. Very uncomfortable under nostrils. Tried adjusting many times, wore 2 nights with little sleep. Head strap felt very nice. I wasn't able to bear the discomfort. There's definitely far more 5 stars than there are negatives here. And the ones with the 2 or 1 stars seem to be just, I think, rating it pretty harshly compared to the actual comments, what they've written, and the ones with the 5 stars seem to be really, really in love with the mask itself. So finally a mask that fits. I sleep so much better with this mask. No more headaches from the pressure on my forehead. So once again, the forehead support that some masks have, you got to, if you're getting red marks and things like that, I highly recommend this to anyone. So there's a little bit of introduction into that mask, a few reviews. If you're looking for a full face mask and you want something a little bit different from those traditional ones, then certainly check out the Amara View by Philips Respironics. Small, medium and large, very, very cool. If you can say CPAP is cool, but I've been doing CPAP for a long time, so it's cool to me. Alright, thanks for watching again, and please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/supercheapcpap. Check out our website, supercheapcpap.com.au. Subscribe to the newsletter, do all that stuff, if you want to know more about CPAP, if you're interested in learning more about it, we've got a great chat function on the website, so you can watch that too, where you can get on that and talk to us. All right, all the best for your CPAP therapy. I hope you're getting a good healthy night's sleep, and I'll see you again in the future. Bye.